Hello again from the T.B Ferguson Museum here in Watonga, Oklahoma. And this is Roy with another Throwback Thursday where I go back 100 years ago in time and I read from the newspaper in 1925 on the wondrous microfiche machine that I have right here. And we see what was happening in and around Watonga, Oklahoma in that time period. Just a really quick deal, because if I don't do it now, I'll forget about it. If you like what we're doing, click that like button and leave a comment if you so desire. And if you're not already following this page, click that follow button and become a Ferguson fan and keep up to date with all the happenings that are events that are going to be happening here at the museum. Some of those events, just a week or so ago, we had a great event with a Native American artist, Gordon Yellowman, and an author, D. Cordray, and it was well attended, and you really missed something, but got good news. We're doing it again in December 4th. Also in December, keep in touch with our webpage, and you're going to get a schedule. Santa is coming to the museum again this year. And stay tuned. I believe he's going to do an announcement about that too, and he'll invite you personally to come and to visit the museum and visit Santa, and maybe at least one more other activity in town. We're hopeful for that. So I think that's. And yeah, we're gonna have. I stumbled through it. Another. Native American art display in December. I think I said that. Anyhow, let's start at the front page. All the news in 1925 is on the front page this time. The mystery is solved. Charles Rook has purchased the Liberty Theater. So this is the time period that the Liberty became the Rook. And a lot of old timers remember it as the Rook and not necessarily the Liberty. It's okay. It's all good. So, focus in here. Who purchased the Liberty Theater from Elmer Lewis and took possession of the show Monday. So it was this week. He signed the papers. Is having his House So Good shipped here this week. Okay, so Mr. Rook doesn't even live here yet. Now, if you don't know, if you're not from this area, but if you are, the big 1920s mansion here in town. Can't remember what street it is, but it's out there and thing. That's the Rook Mansion, and this is the Mr. Rook. Putting in a new. Mr. Rook is going to be putting in a new screen, new lenses, and is making many other improvements in the equipment. I personally think, because I've seen them, the projectors that this article may be talking about are still at the Liberty Theater. They're still installed. They're ginormous, and hopefully, maybe one of these Throwback Thursdays, if I can get ingratiated with the Liberty Theater people, I can do a walking tour, and we can do a Throwback Thursday at the Liberty Theater, and we can do some urban archaeology. And that would be one of the items there is the projectors, because they're really cool equipment. And intends to give people of Watonga and the vicinity a first-class picture show. He will continue the tri-weekly change of programs and we'll start immediately to giving a Saturday afternoon matinee. The picture show at the Liberty will be the best to be had in the future. Oh, best to be had. And the first feature, there we go, will be Zane Grey's latest book, The Code of the West, which will be shown in the near future. All right, so we got mystery solved. We know what was happening, why the Liberty Theater wasn't advertising, and it is because it was for sale. And Mr. Rook, he is upgrading, and we're going to get there. We're going to hear more about it. And let me zoom over here. Oh man, this is so hard. Let me see if I can, a little bit brighter. I don't know. Okay, the jail had a fire. Not the jailhouse that we have here at the museum. So this is another jail. A defective flue was the cause of an early morning fire at the county jail on Tuesday morning. Ben Bridgeford, the jailer, that rings any bells and names, who sleeps in one of the rooms, discovered the fire around 6 a.m. and raised the alarm. The fire had evidently been smoldering between the, oh, I can't read that word, ceiling, I'm going to say ceiling and the roof all night, as no fresh fire had been started in the stoves. Okay, so it was probably coal stoves. Fire burned out in the stoves. There was some ceiling fire that just it stayed burning all night long. Okay, that hurts my eyes. I can't read all of that. It's the microfiche, and it's a photo of a newspaper, and if they didn't have it in focus, it's really hard to wear. But there do some drama there and everything. So I want to finish off with this bumper crop, this huge crop, a record crop of cotton. The cotton is still year to date, so this crop that I've been talking about, all the cotton gins in Blaine County, and remember they're setting up a temporary one right here between the railroad tracks in Watonga. They have baled 10,000 bales of cotton, and it says that for this time in 1924, last year, they had only they've baled 10,000 bales of cotton. This time last year, the same cotton gins had only baled 905 bales. That's crazy. That is how big this cotton crop is. And it is also on the front page, different article, and it's very important. Where did it go? Oh, property values. This is related. Property values in Blaine County are skyrocketing. Likewise, I'm not going to read it out for you, but so Real estate values are going through the ceiling. I believe it's tied to this bumper crop with the cotton. I don't know how to explain why it was like 1,000% increase. Other than there's probably more cultivation. That has to be one of the factors, and then it was just a really good growing season. But the wealth that is being produced, this is my little economic soapbox here, is like the wealth that's being produced out of the ground is also turning around and giving the owners of that ground spending power and also wealth, which is in turn making the soil more valuable as far as property values. So then this is reciprocal. So that means that there, without increasing any rates, tax rates or anything, the county is gaining more value in, or more revenue from the taxes that are being placed on there, that are already in place on the property. So the more productive, the more production, the more productive Blaine County is, the more money it has. Am I making kind of sense in there? As it spring forward to this, today, is that the less productive, the less revenue, and that's all for everybody, everything. It's not about raising taxes, it's about increasing productivity and increasing people's wealth. Okay, soapbox over. If we don't learn from history, we're doomed to repeat it, but if we don't learn from history, then we can't progress forward either. And this is one of the things that I enjoy and I like about history, and I also get frustrated about it too. Anyhow. So this has been Roy with another Throwback Thursday. And again, I'm going to say, stay tuned. We got a lot of events coming up in December. We hope to see you there. We'd really like to see you there and participating in some of these things, at least one of the events. Drop in, say hello, maybe see Santa. Anyhow, until next week, this is Roy with another Throwback Thursday. And take care of yourselves and be kind to one another.